Sunday nights on Speed. Step into the tunnel, Wind Tunnel with Dave Despain. Call in or email and let your opinion be heard. That's Wind Tunnel Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern. Carl Edwards will be on there this Sunday, but more importantly, if you're an ARCA fan, the King, Frank Kimmel, the 6-time champ, will join Dave in the tunnel. It should be fun. There is Frank Kimmel. And Frank's thinking big picture. He's all about winning that 7th championship. So a second at Daytona and a top 10 finish here, is sitting in 8th right now at Nashville after a frustrating weekend with some electrical gremlins. Not a bad day, Dan.
Yes, it was. Frank, again, he's here for the big picture. He's here to win championships. He knows what it takes. If the car's off a little bit, he doesn't want to risk it, especially a track like Nashville, not a forgiving racetrack, so he has to step easy and use his head and be there at the end.
Now, if this goes yellow again, we do it all over again. We're going to get this thing under green. Get ready. Here we go. Good start again.
Great start for Chad Blunt. He's got that figured out. They got a great ratio in that gearbox. Man, that's really important here in Nashville.
But it wasn't as good as the first one.
No, he wasn't able to pull it quite the second time, but here comes Miller on the outside of the 12. He looks strong.
Joey Miller on the outside of Mario Goslin. That's the fight for second, which also helps out Blunt as he's able to pull away while they battle side by side.
Great run for Joey. He knows he needs to work that outside. He knows he needs to get the Blunt to be there in victory lane.
He's closing, but will he run out of racetrack in time before he's able to mount a challenge? Coming to the checkered flag. Chad Blunt is going to win it. Joey Miller comes up short. Goslin gets third. Chevy White is fourth. Nutt is fifth. And Ken Weaver with the 6th place finish. And Kimmel picks up one more for 7th.
Great race here at Nashville. Guys really use their head. Again, it's not a forgiving racetrack. Everybody did the right things. Great bunch of racers here today.
Let's go downstairs to Lindy with a happy crew chief. Lindsay.
I have a happy Tom Sokolowski here. Tom, man, that got really close with that call.
Yeah, it did. I'm just glad we were able to go back and win it. I'd hate to have lost it after. I believe that the rule was called where white flag came out, you race back on the next one, even if yellow came out to the checkered, but apparently they didn't think everybody got the white flag or whatever, so I don't know, we did it anyways.
What was your strategy that really worked out for you guys today?
Actually, we screwed up on our pit strategy. We left them out when we should have came in and just kind of got out of sequence, and everything worked out good.
Back upstairs.
A little celebration going as he wears off a little more tread on those Hoosier tires.
Great victory for this team. They've made a driver change this year. They replaced Jarrett with Chad Blunt in this automobile, and just it takes a while for a driver and the crew chief to get that chemistry, and it seems to be working out quite well. You're early in the season here in the ARCA Re Series for this bunch.
Chad did a great job today. He should be really proud of himself. There was a lot of guys fumbled some opportunities to win the race. He capitalized, and that's what it's all about.
Well, he did what he had to do. 2 restarts, he hit them both perfectly. And finds himself headed to victory lane. Former Rookie of the Year will once again showing his super speedway prowess as he will add a 5th victory on super speedways to his resume. And shows his ability to drive no hands while taking off a helmet.
Yeah, that's something they teach us in driving school early.
Yep. Here's a look at the top 10. We spent a lot of time already talking about the top 5. Your driver slipped a couple of spots there in that last restart. Jason back down to 9.
Yeah, Jason was 5th going into the last lap, and I think someone got under him, and you get stuck to the high side, it's hard to not lose spots here.
Hey, still a great finish for Jason. Don St. Dennis, great finish for him in 10th place here today in Nashville.
And one of his first runs in the ARCA Series for Don. So a great debut for him. Zach Chappell made his first start in an ARCA car, and he comes home in 8th. And Frank Kimmel, as we think big picture,
yep,
just what he wanted.
Be there at the end. He's here to win championships. He knows what it takes to do it. Be consistent, be competitive and consistent. So important.
Mario Goslin's really going to like this racetrack. A former winner here, and once again, it did exactly what he wanted it to do as he comes home with another top 3 finish here. And of course, the series will be returning to Nashville in August 8th through the August 13th for another round of competition here. So Mario will be certainly looking forward to that.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping I'm not up here sitting next to you two for that one. I want to be down in the seat.
We hope you are too, Billy. We really had a great time up here today, and works good with 2 drivers sometimes to get input from both ends. See Chad Blunt trying to drive by the concession stand, get him a Gatorade on the way to victory lane. A little lost through there, just weeding his way on his way to victory lane. Good feeling. Hope Stephanie had a happy birthday here today. Couldn't have a better birthday present than the win here at Nashville in the ARCA Remax race.
Well, I know that victory lane's around here somewhere.
I was gonna say, I guess you can tell he hasn't won here before.
Move those cones. I'm coming through. All right, let's go to Lindsay. Well, Chad still looks for victory lane. Lindsay, you got second?
I do have second, Joey Miller. Joey, you found out on Monday that you were losing a crew chief and you pulled out a second place victory, but you just said, I should have had it won. What's going through your mind?
Well, I messed up on a pit stop. I went right out on the racetrack because we did before, but you know, I'm really excited, you know, the opportunity we have here this whole year. I mean, I'm really excited about it. I mean, this is the first time with our pit crew, first time with, I didn't have a crew chief this week, and just pulling everything together and everybody working together, it really shows how strong and how good of equipment and people we have.
To Don Radebaugh.
Hey guys, in victory lane with a very happy Chad Blunt, who is preparing to climb from that Ford Travels Motorhome 67 car. Remember, this is only his second start in this car, although his 31st career start in the ARCA Remax series. Waiting on the arrival of Chad Blunt. I tell you what, feeling good. Come on out of there. This would be a good time to get a good look at the new Nashville Superspeedway race winner, Chad Blunt. Let's have some of that. Wouldn't it know it'd be red Gatorade, but wondering if he can even play a Gibson guitar, but he made his own share of electricity here today. Let's chat with him real quick. Chad Blunt, 5th Superspeedway victory in your 31st start, first ever at Nashville. How you feeling about now?
This is pretty cool. These guys from ML Motorsports and Ford Travel, everybody, took a real big risk on putting me in this seat, and I'm just speechless right now. This is big.
I'm sure it is. Indeed, it's very big. Tell me about the car today. It seemed to work very, very well, especially out front.
Yeah, we're real good clean air, but if we got back behind anybody where we couldn't get any air on the front nose there, we're very good. But we're a little bit tight, but hey, we're in victory lane.
Indeed you are. How's it feel to be in victory lane?
It's been a while, and this is a big booster for me in my career. It just goes to show you that Chad Blunt's back.
Indeed he is, and I asked why and how he feels to be in victory lane, because it's been since 2002 since Chad Blunt has been to a victory lane in a major touring series. But a major victory here today at Nashville Superspeedway. Chad Blunt's pretty darn happy about it.
Well, a lot of reasons to be. It was a big win for him. Get behind the wheel of that 67 and find yourself in victory lane right away. Good day for Chad Blunt. Joey Miller in second, Mario Gosselin third. And a fine afternoon for Chevy White and Brandon Knupp as well. We're not done here at Nashville. Stay with us. We're coming right back for more from round 2 after this. Blunt get the win here today in the ARCA Remax series, but Mario Gosselin had a tremendous effort, fought for the win for quite a while, ended up third. Gets to talk to Lindsay Zarniak.
And we get to talk to Mario and his family. We have Michelle, Madison, Megan, who have on the 67 number on the back. So we don't know what's going on there, Mario. We think they might be rooting for Chad. But tell me, last year you came from a lap down to finish 4th. This year from 19th to finish 3rd. You just keep moving up. Is that your plan?
Well, you know, the year before we won, I'm real tickled with 3rd place finish. Our car was really better on long runs. We didn't need those cautions at the end. And we could never get the car just right. You know, second set we were too loose, and this set here we were just too tight for some reason. But I got to thank Tom Buzzy and his wife Lori for coming and helping us out this weekend. All these guys are volunteer help, and you know, it feels good. Hess Chassis, Progressive Engines, CNR Racing, everybody that helps us out. It's fun to come here and run good. We didn't qualify as good as we wanted to, but Guaranteed Concrete, Penske Shocks, James Carter. I'm sure I'm forgetting some people, but good day.
Congratulations. Don, who do you have?
Oh, let me tell you who I have. I got Miss Tennessee here. Heck with Chevy White here. Now, Chevy, congratulations. Can we dial in on her again? Chevy, congratulations. Career best 4th today, top 10s in all your 3 runs. You did a heck of a job. Congratulations.
I think, you know, we had a terrible weekend starting out. You know, we crashed 2 cars in practice, and come out here with a backup car. We got 1 lap of qualifying with no practice, and you know, we qualified 8th, come out here, finished 4th in the race, and can't beat that.
No, you can't. You did a heck of a job, and it was certainly noticed by all here. And let's swing over, if I could, here and talk to our 5th place runner. Not a career best. You were 4th at Salem last year, but your career best Super Speedway finish. Brandon Knupp, congratulations. How are you feeling these days?
Thank you very much. The show control Ford Taurus is running really well today. today. There at the end when we was running second, we were catching Chad after we got around that lap car, and I just drove it too hard off of 4 down there, and I got in the fence, and the car just didn't want to turn after that, and we held on to 5th place finish.
Yeah, a whole range of emotions this weekend, because I know you blew up the motor and you had to change motors. You got out late to qualify, but what a rebound.
Yeah, we had a lap and a half when we started the race today on this racetrack this weekend, so I'm really proud of the guys. They did an excellent job keeping us up front all day.
Well, they didn't get in the show at Daytona, but they were sure here at Nashville Superspeedway. What a great job from 5th place runner Brandon Up. Gentlemen.
That certainly was, Donnie. He had a very good run here today. Billy, what'd you think about the race? As we take a look from 11th on back, where we see Aaron Crocker finish 12th and Kyle Krisloff 13th.
Yeah, both of them had a little problem, but they were both real fast, and they should be proud of the effort they put forth. It was a great race today. It was a good ending, and Chad did an awesome job running those restarts. That's what it takes to win, and that's what you want to be a winner. That's what it's all about.
See Mark Gibson back there in 17th. Mark, a long-time veteran of the series, been around a long time. Again, he looks at the big picture. He runs for points here. If the car's off a little bit, again, track not being very forgiving here at Nashville, he did the right thing, finished in the top 20. Let's go to the next one. You see Norm Benning in 19th place, long-time veteran also of the series.
Well, let's check in with Lindsay one more time.
I have Aaron Crocker here. Aaron, you finished 12th. I heard you get on the radio and talk to Ray and say, hey, I have learned something today. What was that?
I can give him a long list of what I learned today. Just different things. These stock cars are so much different than sprint cars. How I can run on the outside of cars, how it affects the car when you're underneath someone. As you saw, I got a little loose and spun there. I'm disappointed with the 12th place finish, and I feel bad. I know we had the car and the team's behind me. Could have put it up front. But I guess we're all very happy because I know I learned a lot, and I know everyone knows,
Tell me what happened with the wreck specifically.
Well, I got a little anxious to get in the lead there and made it 3 wide off before, and came into 1 here 2 wide, and I don't know if I came in a little too hot, very possible. I don't know exactly what happened, but it loosens the car up when you're underneath someone, and I got loose and hit him a little bit and spun. Probably could have been a little bit more patient.
So looking back, anything different that you'll do next time in your next ARCA race?
The next time I'll go in there a little bit more cautious when I'm underneath someone like that, and maybe wait a few more laps. We still had plenty of laps to go. I just saw the lead and got real excited.
Thank you, Aaron. Congratulations. Back upstairs.
But that's one of the things about sprint car driving too, is you don't have a lot of time. It's all about now. It's a knife fight.
Yep.
You got to go now. I got to get in there. I got to grab it. Whereas opposed to this, she learned a big lesson today, Billy.
You're in a marathon in these big car races. You're in a marathon.
Got to grow patience in these stock cars.
Yeah, she certainly learned that. But
Great day for her, though. Very successful.
Tandy Marlin led for a while. He ended up finished 23rd. Daryl Basham was 24th. Daryl told me earlier today. Got a brand new race car. Came from Petty Enterprises. Of course, might be a little bit older. I think Richard actually drove this car.
Yeah. He got me on that one, too.
TJ Bell had a rough afternoon, as did Walt Brennan. 39th, TJ went through a couple of cars this weekend, and Bill Eversall involved in that incident as well in 38.
Tough finish for Bobby Gearhart. Unfortunately, not where he wanted to be. Had a great race car, but he'll bounce back.
Wins Daytona, first out here. Now, Toledo is the next one coming up. Billy, a wild racetrack.
Yeah, I know firsthand. I mean, I know what it's like to run really well there. My favorite place to go, and gonna hate missing that one, but it's gonna be a heck of a show to catch on TV.
Coming up, May 22nd, live on Speed. Some good short track racing. Well, for Lindsey Zarniak and Don Radebaugh did an excellent job down on pit road today, and our friend Billy Venturini. Hope to see you back behind the wheel soon. Dan Pardis, I'm Ralph Shaheen. Congratulations to Chad Blunt on winning here in Nashville. So long, everybody.